What's going on, guys? Cosmic Collector here, and today we'll be unboxing the Amazing Heroes Plus Volume 6 Vigilante Deku. I do have a few figures from the Amazing Heroes line, but this is my first Amazing Heroes Plus figure, so I'm not sure if this was just a different line or if it's a larger figure itself. We'll go and take a quick look at the box. I have the back here with the all white. And I did purchase this figure from Entertainment Earth, and I'll have a non-affiliate link in the description if you want to pick up the same one. Here's a quick look at the bottom of the box. And there's the top. Let's go and jump into the unboxing. Alright, now that we got that unboxed, let's go and assemble the figure. There's only a few pieces here. We'll start by attaching the stand to the leg. And that should just slot in like so. We can see it's flush with the base. And then we'll attach the body to the torso. Alright, let's try reattaching that now. And it looks like that actually goes on the left foot. It's on the right side. Alright, and now that we got that assembled, let's go and take a closer look. Alright, so overall first impressions, this figure came out incredible. I love the Vigilante Deku design, and they nailed bringing that to life with this figure. I've always been a huge fan of his Season 1 design, where he'd have the full mask and ears up. And we can really see the evolution of that costume with this Vigilante design. This design gives him more of an animalistic look, as he's attempting to utilize the full raw power of All For One. Starting off with the metal braces that he wears over his classic red shoes. And we can see those look like claws, or more designed after like a paw. His whole suit is tattered and falling apart, and that's really emphasized with the knee pads, as well as the ripped up pouches around his belt. His white gloves are also torn up, and his fingers are designed more pointy to look like claws, adding to that animalistic look. And beyond those, we can also see the red braces on his arms also starting to fall apart, as well as his tattered sleeves around his shoulders. One of my favorite aspects of this design is the yellow scarf and cape. I love the way it's billowing backwards, and we can see all the tatters around the edge. And I won't go into any spoilers, but how he got this cape and why he wears it also has an emotional impact. Moving around to the back, we also have that yellow backpack that adds a nice bit of contrast to the design. And they also added his black whips, and their erratic sculpt and design adds a lot of dynamism to the figure. Moving up, they absolutely nailed the head sculpt. As I mentioned, I've always loved the full mask look, and it looks even better all ripped and tattered up. The portion around his mouth is more sharp and rigid, mimicking fangs more than All Might's smile. I also really like the way the eyes came out. They used a brighter green, and they made them look like small pupils with the overall face of the mask, giving a more dangerous and off-putting look. The colors of this costume are more muted, playing into the more serious timeline of the story. Overall, this figure does an incredible job capturing the character and nature of Deku at this time, and in my opinion, this might be one of the best figures in the Amazing Heroes line. Alright, now for the size of the figure. It is smaller due to the pose, so it stands at around 4.5 inches, or around 12 centimeters. For size comparison, here it is next to a Funko Pop, and here it is next to a Funko out of box. Here we have it next to the Amazing Heroes Midoriya figure. Here it is next to the Amazing Heroes Bakugo. And here it is next to the Age of Heroes Lemillion. Here it is next to the Vibration Stars Kurapika figure. And lastly, here it is next to the Effect Train Sasuke figure. This is another incredible figure that I can confidently recommend picking up. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, and let me know down in the comments which favorite character or hero design for Deku is. And if you're not already, please consider subscribing, as we have a lot of great videos coming out on the channel that you're not going to want to miss. And since you're still here, go and check out one of the 2 videos popping up on the screen now. And until next time, God bless.